For ADHDers and autistics who make it to adulthood without a diagnosis, asking them to imagine their unmasked self doesn't get us anywhere. And so instead what I focus on is, can you think about what it is that you're trying not to do right now? For autistic people, I generally find that they're masking to avoid showing you that they're in sensory overload, so that a sound might be bothering them. They're masking to avoid stimming behaviors like rocking or hand flapping, that they're modulating their expression of emotions, that they're scripting conversations because the way they would present without masking would be seen as aggressive or dismissive, condescending. Basically that their flat tone and flat affect, or the volume of their voice, would be read as them being angry or unfriendly. What I find when I talk with them more is that their mental thought process and communication tends to be one where they can't take in information and quickly respond and attend to both the content of what they're speaking and their nonverbals at the same time. So when they're unmasked, you either get a fast response, that sounds kind of blunt, or you get a delayed response, which allows them to attend first to the content of their speech during the waiting period, and then respond with congruent facial expressions. That's kind of the realm and motivations behind autistic masking. Versus ADHD masking is about them trying to show you that they're paying attention, that they're not distracted from what you're saying. It's the suppression of wanting to impulsively respond, jump in, keep from fidgeting, which can be stemming, and the fidget stem boundary, if it doesn't really seem like there's a distinction, that can be a sign of AuDHD. Forcing eye contact can also be a sign of AuDHD, but what you have to listen to is the reasoning behind it. Are they forcing eye contact because they're trying to show you that they're paying attention, or are they forcing eye contact because eye contact's uncomfortable and maybe overwhelming for them, but they know it's important to, so they do it? If it's both reasons, it can be a sign that it's AuDHD. For ADHDers, the sentiment seems to be with their masking, if I could just focus and not be distracted, I would be an excellent communicator. In autistic masking, the focus seems to be, I don't really have any idea what the implicit rules are. It all felt like trial and error to be able to communicate with neurotypical people. And so I'm just trying to mimic and give them what they expect, versus AuDHD is some combination of both. That they're trying to mimic other people's social behavior so that they fit in. And one particular thing they're trying to manage is inattention, is impulsivity. They know that that as a category of other things is something that will alienate them. The autistic drive for masking seems to be a deep want for social connection. In ADHD it is too, but emotionally the stakes for ADHDers seems a bit lower. When ADHD is the singular diagnosis, once they kind of know what they do wrong, there's comfort and trust in at least knowing how to correct for it, versus autism and AuDHD, there's still a kind of doubt. Even if they think they know how to correct for it, they might still get it wrong. What's been your experience with masking in adulthood as an AuDHDer, ADHDer, or autistic? What's been your experience as a clinician trying to help people sort through the difference? I'd love to hear from you.